In this video, we're again going to look at applying filters to groups of sounds, but rather than applying them in the output channel, what we're going to do is to look at ways of being able to apply different filters to different parts of the mix. So in other words, what I want to be able to do is to apply one filter treatment to the drums within this track and a different filter treatment to the bass line. So what I've got here are 3 tracks of drum and percussion at the top, and then what I've got at the bottom here are 2 tracks forming the bass line, with a 1-bar break before the second half of the track takes off. So what I want to be able to do is to effectively apply the same filter treatment to 3 sounds and then 2. So again, what I want to do is to sort of bring in a sense of drama by applying a filter treatment at this stage, and then a separate filter treatment to the bass line before, when the whole sort of track drops at bar 19, both sounds are heard sort of in their entirety. So what I'm going to do is to open up the mixer window, and you can see that what I've done is to apply 2 auxiliary buses. Auxiliary 1 has a high pass filter treatment, and auxiliary 2 has a low pass filter treatment. So I'm going to take these first 3 sounds, the drum sounds, and send them directly to bus 1. And I'm going to take the 2 bass lines and send them directly to bus 2. So effectively these sounds have now been grouped together, which means that obviously if I then go into latch mode on this first auxiliary, I can record a filter treatment for this high pass filter on the drums. So again, let's just make some cutoff frequency adjustments in real time. So once I've introduced that parameter a little bit, I can press the A button to open up automation, and I can replace this sort of little series of curves that I've created here with exactly the line that I want. So again, pick my start point, and effectively this is going to filter up through the second half. There's an introduction. It's going to arrive back on the beat at bar 19, and what I need is a little riser here up to the end of bar 18. And again, I'm going to use curves as I did in the previous film to shape that sound a little better, and then shove that into read mode when it's done. And then it's time to do the same thing. So on auxiliary 2, I also need to be able to record changes to the cutoff frequency, but you can see that that parameter is already established within here, so it's sitting here waiting for me. So let's just record some of that. And this time I actually quite like the shape that I've drawn there. It starts sort of really nice and subby at the very beginning, and it slowly creeps in, and then suddenly the sound really opens up as we get into the beginning of bar 19. So you can see those 2 shapes here. And so now what I've got isn't just 2 filters in the output channel. I've got these 2 things working really nicely on separate grouped channels. So whereas before I was effectively creating a bandpass filter effect, this time we're doing the opposite. We're doing a band reduce. We've got high frequencies at the top and sub frequencies at the bottom and nothing in the middle.